welcome to day 3, the final day of the 2024 North Island Weightlifting Championships. You are joining us for session 6, the women's 76 kilo division. This is our lineup. Ladies are just coming to the platform for introduction.
Big round of applause for our athletes as they sit down onto the platform. Okay, so our 76 class today, representing Taurus Barbell Club, we have Carmen Campbell-Dixon. Representing Kotahi Barbell Club, Holly Drain. From Papatoetoe Weightlifting Club, Isis Tobia Pita. Representing Papatoetoe Olympic Weightlifting, Kayani Smith. From Functional Strength Olympic, Karen Lloyd. Coming up from Mount Weightlifting Club, Kylie Cibolo. Sorry, mic issue. And from Papatoetoe Olympic Weightlifting, Ruby Mears.
That's our lineup. The ladies will go backstage and continue their warm-up. Give you the chance to just have a quick look at the scoreboard. So, small session. We're going to get through this reasonably quickly this morning, but some very good numbers in there.
Can we get a 10-minute clock started before...
Looks like Kyari Smith will be the first athlete from 50 kilos. It's a rising bar format, so this will increase in load. And it looks like Karen Lloyd is at 53. So we might actually get through that first stage pretty quick. There's been a lot of lifting over the weekend. You can go back and watch the replays. They'll all be saved in the Weightlifting New Zealand live. If we go back, we're just going to go back out to the main platform because our referees are presenting.
Okay, our referees for this session, we have Clarence Tong,
So Clarence,
Izzy, Melissa, and the lovely Anne.
that's our TOs for this morning, and doing a quick dash, is just having a chit chat. Okay, so we're going to come back to this. We're going to go live in approximately 8 minutes, so I'm going to put us into a bit of a holding screen. Grab yourself a morning Sunday coffee, settle in, and get comfortable for the last day of the North Island Weightlifting Championship. Welcome back. We're just in the final moments before we get this competition underway. You are watching session 6 of the North Island Weightlifting Championships. This is the women's 76 kilo division. 7 athletes lined up this morning. We are coming to you live from Papatoetoe Olympic Weightlifting in Papatoetoe, Auckland. It's been a big weekend so far. We kicked off on Friday afternoon, the lighter men's divisions. We had a great day yesterday, a number of records broken yesterday. If you do have time, go back and watch the replays. The women's 71 last night was phenomenal, as was the men's 89s and 96s. New Zealand records broken there as well. So these athletes, a number of the athletes this weekend looking to qualify for the National Weightlifting Championships. A number of other athletes using this as an opportunity to get onto the championship event platform for the first time, and then we have a few trying to qualify for the Commonwealth Weightlifting Championships being held in Suva later this year. So lots of outcomes that go beyond just the nature of competition. Let us know how the audio is coming through at home, because we are going to get into it. Server call is on Kearahi Smith. She's making her way to the platform. First lift, 53 kilos on the bar from Kapiti Barbell. And that is a fantastic first lift. What's special about sitting behind the live stream all weekend is I get to witness each one of these lifts, and I get to see athletes that I haven't seen before come to the platform. This is the first time I've seen this young lady lifting, and what a fantastic technique she has. Good structure. I've seen a lot of talent coming out of Kapiti. I had Hugh sitting with me yesterday, talking about how the club is very athlete-led, and he's really there to turn up, provide his knowledge where he can. But that was a great first lift. And now this athlete will have a couple of lifts following herself. It looks like Karen Lloyd is getting ready. So here is the Kapiti team just waiting patiently out in the wings. So all of those, there's Hugh there, but then the other two having lifted already and or lifting today. Okay, Karen Lloyd ready to go. Let's come back to the main platform. Good lift for Karen. Now I have a feeling Karen is off to the Oceania Masters Championships as of Monday. So a lot of these Masters athletes are putting the final touches on, potentially using this as more of a training run. See Karen all decked out in the New Zealand lifting suit, which is by way of being a New Zealand Masters representative. Have a look at the scoreboard for everybody so you can see where people are coming in. Kearahi for her second attempt. Oh, beautiful lifting. Very dynamic lifter. Lots of confidence under the barbell. Moves into a very good overhead position structurally. Things that I like to see is that she kept that head really balanced, came through with the focal point, There's no throwing her head back and forth, and that helps the overall stability of the lift. 2 for 2. It's pretty good. So that's what's happening there. We can probably go back out backstage because so we're going to go to Karen, getting some tips from Cam Urgut. Cam lifted very well yesterday. He's also off to the Oceania Masters in the first time that the 30 to 34 age group has been introduced. Here's Karen. It's a really tidy lift.
And a good lift.
2 from 2. Should be happy with that so far.
This will move the ball back to Kayane Smith for her third and final attempt.
Just leads really well with her chest off the ground, which helps her legs drive the barbell up. And again, nice stable receiving position. Not a problem.
Thank you, loaders. Bars loaded. Callers on Kayane Smith at 59 kilos.
Come back out of that. Now I think there's something wrong with the chat this morning, so you probably can't say how you're going. My understanding is that we are coming through nice and clear though. For some reason the chat's disabled itself on me today.
Stop the clock. Can we get
So a couple of changes happening out the back.
Callers move to Kayane for her third attempt.
So that's going to go back to our first athlete. I checked the date of birth, 2009. So I feel like she's officially the youngest athlete here this weekend. It's a great introduction to weightlifting if you're lifting this well already. A name to look out for in the future, no doubt. The call is a couple of changes happening on the bar. We can go for a bit of a scan. Karen getting a couple of technical pieces from Cam. Coach Hugh. And then the Papatoetoe team.
Thanks, loaders. Bars loaded to 60 kilos. Callers on Kayane. Clock is on.
I think she's going to be moving up again because she doesn't look like she's going to stand up and take the bar. Oh no, here she comes. Okay, we'll come to the platform as she makes her way out. So this is for 3 from 3. 60 kilo lift. It's a big weight. Oh, so good. Very talented. 3 from 3 and looks very comfortable up on the platform too.
Can we get 62 kilos on the bar, please, loaders?
Just technically executed to perfection. Beautiful. Small step to make a correction, but at no point did she look like she was going to be losing that. Now, I have a feeling this is her first North Island Championship event, and 3 from 3 with 3 very technically executed lifts. She'll be very happy with that. So let's go have a look at the scoreboard for everyone. I'm not going to jinx this. I will not say anything because we're green. I said it, sorry. Okay, Karen Lloyd coming out for her third attempt. nice and patient to stabilize.
62 kilos. Congratulations, Karen. Ladies, can we get 68 kilos on the bar, please?
Just the composure to stabilize herself without rushing out of the squat. We're in slow motion, so this might look like an eternity until she stands out. Does very well to be patient. So we are 6 from 6 in the competition so far. This brings a new athlete to the competition. This is Kylie from Mount Barbell. 68 kilos being loaded on the bar. So bar is loaded to 68 kilos. Okay. First attempt, 68 kilos. Got given all the coaching cues from out the back. So Kylie's into the competition. That was a really good correction. She tried to stand that up whilst a little bit unbalanced, and she just self-corrected there, which was, well, it was required, that's for sure. So she went there, almost lost it, but hit the pause button to stabilize. Did well to save that lift. It'll be a little bit of competition nerves out of the way, which is good to get started. So Kylie's taken a 4 kilo jump, which changes the lifting order. The call moves to Ruby. Ruby lifting for Papatoetoe barbell. There's the coaching teams there, ready to walk Ruby out to the platform. Interesting soundtrack coming in behind the athlete, testing the focus. Don't know if these athletes got to choose their own soundtracks this morning. I highly doubt it.
Thank you, loaders. Bar is loaded to 72 kilos. Callers on Ruby.
Looks like it's huge jam, this one. There you go. Got the fist bump. Get out there. Okay. So here comes Ruby for her first. Oh, that's really powerful. That's great lifting. Super powerful. I wasn't expecting that. That's a decent power snatch. 72 kilos. I might have to take my framing back a little bit. One of our taller athletes. Great lift. So, good start. Kylie's made her way out quickly. 72 kilos to respond. Not quite. Left it slightly forward. That was the second attempt. She'll have another chance. Let's have a look technically. Just didn't really come right through on the lift. Potentially some slight hesitation, I don't know, but she left it forward. Nothing more frustrating as an athlete leaving something forward. So we'll have a look at the scoreboard. That's where we go. That was the first miss of the comp. Wondering why we can't get the chat going this morning. I'll come back to you maybe in the next session. The chat will be working. We have 72 kilos loaded on the bar. There's a 2-minute call on Kylie at the moment. The next athlete looks like Carly. Cable Dixon. Kylie's coming to the platform. Okay, so can we see a correction here? Oh, that was a better job. Yeah. That was a much better intent to get the bar further back. Just see her give it a little bit more Pepsi and didn't quite get it over the back, unfortunately. Gives the quick look to the coach. Was that a sorry coach look? I don't know. Okay, we're going to come out of this and go to the scoreboard. So call goes to Isis. We're going to have a little bit of a logjam at the 75-77 mark. Isis, a New Zealand youth representative. That was actually really well executed. Just couldn't hold. Just a little bit of momentum over the shoulder to keep that going backwards. We'll have a look. Just got a little bit far away from the torso and it carries on over ever so slowly, but it does. It's a hard one because we couldn't see her feet, but her right foot just rotated outwards slightly, and I think it might have just been a contributing factor. Okay, here we have a second attempt for Ruby. Power snatched her opening lift at 72. It's a difficult one because she got caught halfway between wanting to power snatch it and full snatch it. It's a challenging scenario when you power snatch your first, because if you can't power snatch all the way through the comp, you're going to be stuck in this halfway position, which we kind of were there. Wasn't a full snatch, wasn't a power snatch, and it just threw her balance off. Okay, we're going to come back to the main platform because Isis is ready to go. And she's done well to correct that. Good correction and into the competition. Well done. Always a little bit more pressure when you miss your first. Generally an athlete will overcorrect it and leave it forward, which she did ever so slightly, but made a quick adjustment, quick step to get the torso back under the bar. So by way of that lift, Isis takes the lead in the competition. So, okay, the comp continues. Ruby out for her third. That's a better lift.
And a
Yeah.
good lift, 76 kilos for her third final attempt. Ladies, can we get 77 kilos on the bar, please? This movement will go to Carly
So,
Dixon for her first attempt.
oh, we'll have a look. Wasn't really a power snatch, but she held her position much better in receiving the bar. Came down into a better position. It's like a power or narc kind of lift, but really good position structurally. Well done. We're going to come out of this. So that was Carly's first attempt. Super dynamic. Let's have a look at that on slow-mo. Has quite a close grip. Still gets great purchase. Needs quite a lot of elevation. It's just let's go back on that, 'cause it's actually a really well executed lift. Sorry everyone, you can see my iPhone screen. It's really good. What happens? She does a hand release as she receives the bar. I don't know if that changed anything. Certainly capable. Let's have a look at the scoreboard. So Carly will, by way of second attempt, be the athlete. Isis has 77, but because it's Isis's third attempt, it goes in order of attempt. One athlete remaining to come in, Holly Drain at 82. There's only 7 athletes this morning in this session, so it goes through pretty quickly. Okay, we're coming back because Carly Cable-Dixon's back on stage for second attempt. Excellent. Really good. I don't even think it was a correction. I think it was just more intent to be a little tighter and securing that bar overhead. Great position off the ground. Bar path real close through the body. And I've got mobility envy there. Good structure. That'll take a little bit of pressure off her and she can move up for her third attempt. Pretty happy with that correction. Let's have a look at the scoreboard. Call will be on Carly, but she'll move up. Wouldn't be surprised to see 80 as well. 82, okay. She's challenging for the lead. Isis at 80. Isis just getting ready.
Thank you, loaders. Isis, your bar is loaded, the clock is started.
So well. She's pretty happy with that, and she would be. She did very well to stabilize that. We know we can't see it in the slow-mo, but her right foot was right on, kind of internally rotated. Makes life hard when that happens. She does so well just to take her time to try and get her feet back down. She knew she had it at that point. Almost out of screen. Took it to the front of the platform. Okay. Carly taking a significant jump to try and challenge for the lead. Oh, it's close. You can see in her eyes how close that was. Oh, right there, she knew it. Yep. So hard to hold 82 kilos just slightly forward. Okay, so we will go back to the scoreboard for everybody because Holly has moved up. Sorry, Carly took a massive jump to 83 just to try and, I guess, keep close to Holly. Holly moved up to 85. A good opening weight for Holly. She'll have 3 lifts following herself. Okay. That's Holly, first attempt. Oh, knee went down. So, whilst bar got to arm's length, as soon as a body part other than the base of your feet touches the ground, it's deemed a no lift. So you'll see her knee just come straight down in a hurry. And that was just because the weight was on the front of the feet. You can see that happen. We'll have a look. I'm going to replay. Sorry, the scrub, everybody. Have a look at where her balance goes. Watch her knees and hips. And you'll see that she's quite on her toes. Just their toes, and then the knee will follow. So she's going to have to find balance. I don't think the weight's an issue. It's just the balance scenario. So let's go back to the scoreboard. Holly will have 2 minutes, and we'll take the same weight. I would say ask me some questions, but the YouTube chat is down for a bit. Hopefully it'll reconnect across the day. We can have a quick look around. Some of the ladies will start to warm up their clean and jerks, as you can see in the back. Okay, here comes Holly out for her second. I don't think the weight's an issue, it's about balance. Needs this lift to start the competition.
Not quite there on that, but a fair attempt. Holly will get one more attempt at 85.
Okay, that was kind of the opposite that time. The feet were good, but the overhead structure wasn't able to maintain the load. Didn't quite get the shoulders in the right position for the second. So Holly's put herself in a challenging position of needing her third attempt. So that's our scoreboard. Holly needs this lift to secure a total. There's a real battle for that second and third place. We've got Ruby at 76, Isis at 80, sorry. So Isis, Ruby and Carly very tight for the podium positions. Holly moving up. Holly going all in. I have a feeling Holly's looking to try and secure a total for the Kolmar Championships. That's why she's probably chosen to go up. Someone could correct me if I'm wrong. So, a bit of pressure. Okay, let's see how this plays out. Oh, she's moving up again. Okay, so you may be wondering why an athlete would choose to carry on up even if they're in their own competition, but this is the last championship event for qualification for the Commonwealth Championships, which are being held in Suva later this year, and it's a bit of an event that most senior athletes would like to be at. And I have a feeling this is Holly trying to get to that total. So let's wish her well for her third. Well, she had to have a crack at it, and that's sometimes the sport of weightlifting. Could have the best preparation in the world, and it comes down to the day, and sometimes even you're physically in great shape, it just can't quite create the structure that you need, and I think that's what happened with Holly today, unfortunately. But that's sport, and you learn from it. So that is the scoreboard. Let's go back to that. We have a 10-minute break until the start of the clean and jerk. So we'll be back at just around 9:50 for the first lift in the clean and jerk. Settle yourself in. I'm going to put you on a holding screen, and we'll be back with you shortly. welcome back. We are in the final minute or so. A couple of changes coming out into the platform, so we're just going to reload the bar to 70. Kaiarahi Smith from Papatoetoe Olympic Weightlifting. A great sequence of snatches through to 60. She will be the first athlete called on 70. They're quickly doing a plate change now. Plenty of you tuning in from home. Apologies for the chat. You can't say anything today for some reason. I don't know, maybe something happened with the settings. Okay, 70 kilos is prepped and ready. It's given the fist pump from Coach Hugh. I missed her, she was already on her way out for everybody. There she is. Not the start that she wanted in the clean and jerks.
Not quite there on the opening 70, however she will get 2 more attempts at that.
I've framed the slow-mo up for the jerk, so it won't be a lot that we can see here, but her hips just rock out the back and you've got to get your structure right. So the call moves to Karen. First attempt, 70 kilos as well. Probably means we're going to get through this pretty quickly. So as mentioned, Karen Lloyd off to the Oceania Masters Championship, has been refereeing all weekend. It's a sport that everyone contributes, not only on the platform with weightlifting, but officiating. If I look around the room, which I can look around the room, that's the thing. So if we look at this, so in the referee seats, Izzy, Clarence as well. So all 3 of those lifted yesterday, and now they're on the platform. Loaders over the back, Rihanna Froger lifted yesterday, did very well, new personal best total. So everybody, once you finish lifting, you're expected to contribute. Okay. Athlete ready to go. Kaiarahi Smith, this is her second attempt. Oh, she does well to save that. And she has a total. Well done. The clean was a little challenging because it took her backwards. Did a quick step back to save it, which was well done. And then takes her time to resettle. She has very good overhead structure, so even though the jerk was slightly forward, she was able to secure this. This is very good lifting for an athlete of her age. And a little bit forward, so has to take a quick scoot with the back foot. Brings herself into alignment, and the referees will give her the down signal. So into the competition, she will have 1 lift remaining to add to that. So the call is on Kaiarahi for 72. Karen Lloyd 73, and then the bar will jump up to 83 for Ruby. There's a little bit of a jostle for that podium because we've got Isis at 80, Carly at 77, Ruby at 76 after the snatches. Okay, let's come back to the front camera. Not to be. So that, whilst she got it to arm's length, couldn't quite stabilise it overhead. I thought at this point she had it. Then the wrist just gave up and it let it go backwards. Maybe some wrist straps or something to keep her wrist a little tighter would assist. Okay, here we have Karen. It's her second attempt. She's having a good day. 2 from 2 in the clean and jerk. Went from 3 from 3 in the snatch as well. So this will be for 6 from 6. I think these are a little bit lighter than usual because she will be competing next week at the Oceania Masters. So a lot of these Masters athletes just doing almost a training run. And I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of them are working their way to what they will open with in their competition next week. So Karen will have another lift following herself. Kylie's moved up. Ruby's at 85. So we're going to get through the second half pretty quickly. Hopefully, I do see Holly warming up out the back, so that means she's going to take her clean and jerks, which is good. So a couple of changes. It slows the competition down. 75 for Karen Lloyd.
So we are expecting to see one more change. Thank you, Lotus. Bar is loaded. Clock is resumed.
Karen just waiting patiently in the wings.
Stop the clock.
So they're making a couple of changes. When I said she's probably going to keep it light, I was highly anticipating it would be. There's Megan, been doing it all weekend. Okay, we're going to go back to the front camera because this is the New Zealand Masters record attempt now. No problem. Well, I said Karen was keeping it light because it all looks very easy, and that was a New Zealand Masters record. So, whilst I'm wrong, because it's not light, and Karen has just broken New Zealand record, but I will still say it all looked very easy. So, this will give her good confidence for next week, leading into the Oceania Masters. Could probably open on that, to be honest. Misses the bounce of the barbell. Takes the shot anyway. Okay. Calls on Ruby. First attempt, 85 kilos. Which is really powerful in her snatches, so I'm expecting a power clean here and her clean and jerk. Power clean, power jerk. I reckon Ruby must have a vertical jump through the roof because she is so powerful. So much elevation on that. Good power, good line, good structure. A little bit of time to stabilize, but overall, great opening lift at 80 kilos. Okay, Kylie's underway. I usually run out of frame from the front. Kylie chose to go off to the side a little bit. Almost ran out of frame there too. And Kylie's into the competition. So Kylie success with 86. Ruby 88. So we've got Kylie was 4 kilos back after the snatch. So she's going to need 5 kilos to come over the top. So she's going to need to move to 91 or be successful at 91 to frog jump Ruby. Ruby's going to take a reasonably sensible jump to 88, which would force Kylie heavier. Okay, so we're going to get a little tactical now. Really tidy lifting. Again, no different, just so powerful. So uses the power jerk, power clean power jerk. Certainly conserves a lot of energy, so she'll have some reserves for her third attempt. I'm going to go back to the scoreboard because I have a feeling there's going to be some tactical jumps happening out the back. So Kylie now would need mid-90s, so she'll take, I think, 90 first, and then she would need 93 to leapfrog Ruby for that bronze, should Ruby not be successful at 91. At the moment, Ruby looks quite comfortable with her weights, but this is the tactic to try and, I guess, bridge the gap. Oh, sorry, I've seen Ruby snatch 76 and Kylie's back at 68. Apologies. Probably not going to be able to bridge that gap. Okay. Oh, it's good. It's a great jerk. She's doing really well in the clean and jerk. Just real solid foundation. She sets her upper back really well and gets that real whip on the barbell. That one looked like it was going nowhere. Real stable, good foundation. She'll be happy with that. Really good lift. Okay, so as mentioned, Ruby has moved up to 91. Not to be too heavy. Well, not too heavy. I think it was more psychological. If we think about it, she really sets herself. There. Let's see when mentally she checks out there. Hips went backwards. As soon as she felt that hip go out the back a little bit, the mind said, I'm not going to get enough elevation. Okay, let's go back to the scoreboard. So 8 kilos, needs 9 kilos over the top, would need to move to 90. Oh gosh, my math isn't the greatest. Behind by 8, needs 9, would need 97. But taking 94, which is a smart idea. .94 proved too much, unfortunately. Okay, so I was trying to do some math to see who would be trying to get that third place on the podium. It looks like it's secured by Ruby at this stage. Obviously, Isis and Carly yet to come into the competition, and Holly can't register a total. So if Isis is successful with this, she gets control of the comp. 95 kilo opener. It's a good lift. Make it overtly easy on herself. So just that left arm I was looking at, she didn't quite get it super stable to start with. And then that forced her to have to make a couple of corrections. We're going to have to come out of this because we're ready to go. Carly is into the competition. Okay, so she came out of that clean and had to do a lot of rearranging with that left arm. 1, 2, 3 to try and get that shoulder in the correct position. But did look super stable once she got it to arm's length. So she's got to make up 3 kilos in the snatch. So Isis finished at 80. She was on 90. Sorry. Isis was on 80. Carly was on 77. Isis started on 95, so she needs 4 over that. So she needs to go to 99, which is what she's done. Isis is going to go 98 to try and just distance that more to force Carly to have to do a bigger jump. So Isis needs this to be successful to force Carly heavier. If you're thinking tactics, there you go. So pressure lift. And that's a better lift. A good lift. So that's going to force Carly to go heavier. Now Carly's going to have to make a decision. Does she choose to go heavier on this lift, or does she save it for her third attempt? She's going to start to get a bit tactical out the back. Carly's looks like going to take 100, which is what I would do, and then probably go 102 for my last. Or is Carly going to go straight to 102? So caller's on Isis, who has the lead. Carly needs to take 102 to jump into the lead, but that's a massive jump from 96 to 102. Holly's in the middle of it all. Holly can't total, but it just confuses you for a second. Okay, so the call is on Holly. Holly's standing up, so it looks like Holly is going to take 100. And it will move to Carly. It doesn't look like Carly's got a coach changing anything, so if I was here, I'd take 100 and then move to 102. Okay, here comes Holly. First attempt, 100 kilos. It's a good lift for Holly. Oh no, that was a no lift. Sorry, everyone at home. We'll be able to have a little look on the replay. So we're looking for a press out. Oh, it's that left and right elbow ever so slightly. Okay, we're coming back because Carly's ready to go. Yeah, no problem. That's going to set her up with a really good opportunity to try and take the last lift for the podium win. Now, the main thing I looked at here was that she was cleaner out of the clean. I didn't have to see that left arm do multiple rearrangements. She got a good readjustment straight out of the clean, which saved so much energy that she can then transfer into the jerk. And if she can do that on her last, I think she's in with a shot. Milestone lift, 100 kilo clean and jerk. She knew she had it at that point there. She was holding the smile in. Quick glance to the referees. Well done. Okay, let's go to the scoreboard because this is where it's all happening. So Isis is moving to 101. That would force Carly to 105. Okay, let's come back to this is an important lift. Oh, she did so well to save that. Oh, left it forward, valiant effort. Really well to save the clean because it was slightly out of position. Okay, so we're looking at this. While we're looking at this, Carly should move to 102 because that is the number she needs. Okay, so that's what she's chosen to do. So if Carly is successful with this, she will become the North Island champion. It's a big lift. She's put herself in a very good position to get this opportunity. Okay, so this lift, 102, to become North Island champion. She's worked hard for it, and success, and that is your North Island champion, women's 76 kilos. That was a great series of clean and jerks from her. Again, I looked at this, how she readjusts here. Not as clean, which made it a little bit harder for her, but she did so well to readjust and be secure. I'm going to have to come out. I'll come back to this because Holly's ready to go. Not to be. She's not having the best day, Holly, unfortunately. So we can watch Holly really quickly. So that right arm didn't quite hit structure. Left one was in, right one couldn't maintain. Comes back down. So we'll come back out of that. Holly's got one more lift, but it'll give us time to watch Carly's last lift. So as mentioned, needed 102 to take the win. Wasn't easy, but she fought for it. So this is our North Island champion, women's 76 kilos for 2024. She's pretty happy and a well-deserved win after a competition like that. Okay, let's go back to the scoreboard. So Holly has one final lift. She's moving to 105.
Kilos on the bar, please.
So Holly unfortunately no totaled in the snatch and has had some issues locking out in the clean and jerk. I have a feeling Holly came with the ambition of hitting a qualification total for the Kolmar Championships. Not to be. This is weightlifting. You can turn up in great shape, and it's just the comp platform on the day doesn't give you permission sometimes. As an athlete over many years, I've been in this situation. I had 2 comps where I got 0 out of 6. Holly's not quite there yet. We hope she gets her last one. This will be the last lift of the women's 76. We do have more lifting this morning. I think our next session starts at 11:30, so we're going to have a long break. You can settle in, get some Sunday morning chores done. We are in Auckland. We're at the Papatoetoe Weightlifting Club. It's a little bit of sunshine outside, so maybe get out and do your lawns. Okay, Holly, 105. Not to be. Unfortunately, couldn't find the right spot this morning, and this is an event that Holly will look back on and may be disappointed at the moment, but one of the more memorable comps that as you get through your athletic career, you look back on these comps as one that you remember actually. She's been putting in the work training, and it's not really a representation of the condition that she's in, unfortunately. That is weightlifting. So that's our scorecard. Carly Cable-Dixon taking the win by 1 kilo in a fantastic little battle against Isis from Papatoetoe Olympic Weightlifting, and back in 3rd place Ruby, who did a good series of lifts as well at 164. Ended up actually being a great little battle in this whole session. So well done, athletes. Thanks for the entertainment this morning. We will be ending the live stream and back at 11:30. The podium photos can be viewed on Weightlifting New Zealand, provided by All Shots Media. Thank you, Jack, for attending this weekend. Great images. If you ever want to get Jack at one of your events, reach out to All Shots Media. He's a good man to have at your events. Goes the extra mile for everybody. So we're going to leave you on a holding screen, and we'll be back with you for the next session, which is the men's 109 plus. Olympian David Leety taking to the platform. So join us for that. It'll be good entertainment for a Sunday morning. It's Richie Patterson signing out.